Pope Francis marks 9 years since the start of his pontificate, and his health problems are becoming increasingly evident.
Si è infiammato un legame nel ginocchio.
It's a problem he has had since the end of January. A month later, the Vatican announced that the Pope would not be taking a planned trip to Florence, and that he would also not preside at Ash Wednesday Mass on March 2nd. He was instead substituted by Cardinal Pietro Parolin. Yet he is taking the setback in stride.
Dicono che questo solo viene ai vecchi e non so perché è arrivato a me, ma non so.
Still, Pope Francis is keeping a quick trip to Malta in early April on his agenda. The Vatican has also announced that he will finally be making one of his most highly anticipated apostolic visits to South Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo, two war-torn countries that the Pope has fervently prayed for in the past.
Il Signore risorto abbatta I muri dell'inimicizia che oggi dividono I fratelli, specialmente nel Sud Sudan e nella Repubblica Democratica del Congo.
In his reforms of the Vatican, the new apostolic constitution that regulates the Curia is still yet to be published, but the Pope has taken important steps forward in its development in the last 9 years. In terms of finances, he has increased the Vatican's transparency by trying to put its accounts in order. Many organizations that depend on the Holy See were not previously subject to its financial controls. He also shut down several accounts related to the Vatican Bank and sought to overhaul the Vatican city-state's civil justice system so that even cardinals such as Angelo Becciu, formerly the Holy See's third highest-ranking official, could be tried in court.
Non lo so, se proprio conflitto di interessi.
I hope that sooner or later he will realize that there's been a huge mistake.
Although Pope Francis's reforms have also extended to areas such as bringing the Catholic Church to reflect on synodality and the role of laypeople in the Church, giving increased attention to those in need and fighting throwaway culture pastorally rather than politically, and pushing a shift in mindset of the Catholic hierarchy around the world in handling instances of abuse. In 2019, he called the presidents of the bishops' conferences to Rome to address this topic, but for some survivor associations, his proposals were not enough.
Non c'è un nome, non c'è una data, non c'è un provvedimento concreto. Sono solo parole. Parole.
The Pope's advisors say that his reforms are far-reaching and require time to be fully implemented and depend on the people who will carry them out, an idea Cardinal Oscar Maradiaga alluded to in January.
Some are talking about this being a final stage of the pontificate. I say no, it's a new stage of the pontificate.
A new stage to institute the reforms put forth by Pope Francis, which in many cases, such as with increasing financial transparency, were suggested by the cardinals who attended the conclave which elected him in 2013.